Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and you may remember me from USA. Up all night. Did I get you through puberty when you were a mere teenager? Were you sneaking down the stairs and putting the TV on at 10 p.m. or later and watching those sexy films? Ooh, I bet that was me, and you were doing that. Anyway, you can book me at cameo.com/Rhonda Shear, and I will have a private message for you. Anyway, book me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear.
Hi, I'm Ashley with Retreat St. Pete. We are a consignment and resale boutique, and we have a little bit of something for everybody.
Hi, I'm Matt with Retreat St. Pete. We're located in the Grand Central District at 1940 Central Avenue. We carry something for everyone, from handbags to jewelry to furniture and home decor. Our goal is to have everyone be able to find something they love and take home with them that day.
One of my favorite things about this business is that you just never know what's going to come in through the door, and that's usually how we find some of our coolest pieces.
I first started off just basically taking in items, and then I started to try to find items, unique pieces, and pieces that I think everyone would enjoy.
And if you have anything lying around that you don't want anymore, you can always contact us through our website, or you can give us a call at the store. One of my favorite pieces right now is this really cool old drafting table, and it's going to make somebody really happy because you're not going to find this anywhere else.
Some of our items that we get, we end up working on and kind of bringing back to life, especially some of the mid-century pieces, which are really popular right now.
St. Pete has become a really cool place for people to walk around, shop, listen to music.
I'm from St. Pete, and seeing the changes that have happened in downtown St. Pete and especially Central Avenue are pretty amazing. We're very excited to be part of this area. We're a catty corner from Haslam's, just southeast and directly across the street from the Imagine Museum.
A lot of the pieces that you see in store you can find on our website, and we add items weekly.
You can find almost all of our pieces on retreatstpete.com, as well as some of the larger pieces that won't make it downtown, but you can feel free to schedule an appointment either through the website, come in store to schedule your appointment to go to the warehouse, or give us a call at 727-914-0303.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, and this is your new favorite strapless bra. Introducing the Bando Bra. Rediscover your wardrobe, your shoulders, and your confidence with the Bando Bra by Rhonda Shear. Most stores will charge $50 to $80 for a strapless bra. Today you can get not one, but two of the original Bando bras for just $44.90. Shop the Bando Bra at rhondashear.com.
Sunshine, I can eat any place I want. And Church's is the place.
At Church's, we make some of the juiciest, best-tasting fried chicken anywhere. And you always get it for a juicy price.
Your favorite dish, Netta?
Ooh, how juicy.
Oh, juicy, juicy, juicy.
At Church's, fried chicken, we make chicken and juicy tail.
Now this is juicy.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.
It's the Rhonda Shear interview with this week's guest, Jayne County. And now, Rhonda Shear.
Hi, Rhonda Shear here. Welcome to USA Up All Night. We have quite a show planned for you. Let me introduce you to the one and only Jayne County. Jayne's going to be with us all night long, telling us about her music, her life, the concerts, the clubs, and her book, Man Enough to Be a Woman. Are you man enough to be a woman?
Only on Sundays.
But you have to stay tuned. We're going to be showing you two great films, but let's get started with the first one right now on USA Up All Night. And the pictures, oh my.
It's got no clothes on.
Look, oh.
We'll be back with more of Rhonda and Jayne right after this on the Rhonda Shear interview. And now, with limited interruption, the Rhonda Shear interview with this week's guest, Jayne County.
Transgender rock and roll. It's about New York City.
What excites you? Are you jaded to everything, or getting on the stage, does that still do it for you?
Being on stage is probably the most exciting thing for me. Sometimes I feel like, oh, God, I can't sing this song one more time. I just can't. But then when I get on stage and I do it, it's like the first time I ever did it. And the look on people's faces, the smiles and the looks of like, you know, it makes it, you know, it really makes it. Yeah.
No, I've heard amazing things.
Well, you know, preparing to get on stage is a nightmare. It's horrible.
Well, how long does that take?
Sometimes I've been known to take 4.5 hours just to do my makeup.
Now, is it just because you're dawdling and thinking about the show? Because I know.
Yes, and I do the eyes, and I think, well, maybe I should do them different. I said, well, I feel Egyptian, and I'll do like the Patrick Liz Taylor Egyptian makeup. And I don't like that. Let's do a 60s look. Then I'll pick. And I said, well, that 60s look don't go with that lipstick. I'll take that lipstick off, put on another color. I said, well, that color doesn't go with the cheeks. I'll change. 4.5 hours later, I'm like, I'm not doing makeup like that.
That's fine. You think it's a little stage fright still?
It's very much stage fright. I get butterflies before I go on. But the minute I hit the stage, it's like this burst of energy comes from nowhere. It's like this, I'm possessed.
Do you start thinking back to your childhood days when you were standing in the street thinking, nah?
Yeah. I got to scream at people in that little town, but now I'm on stage with lights on me and makeup and a band, and now I can scream at people like that through my music.
Isn't that the best?
Stay where you are. There's more Girl Talk with Jayne County coming your way on the Rhonda Shear interview. And now, back to the Jayne County interview.
Hi, Rhonda Shear here, USA Up All Night with Jayne County. Now, Jayne, you were once a Wayne County.
Yes, I was.
Tell us, please, how your career began and where it all started.
My career began in a small town in Georgia. And I got my start on the stage by using the street, more or less, as my stage. I get dressed up in makeup when I was just a little little boy named Wayne, and I'd wear makeup and wear Miss High Heel shoes, and I'd walk down the middle of the street in town just to shock everyone.
What did your family think of this?
They thought I was a little bit crazy, actually. If I had been a child now, they would have basically put me on medication very quickly. But you didn't do that back then. I was the town freak.
But did you have any friends?
Yes, I did, but a lot of them didn't let other people know that they were friends with me. They were sort of my secret friends.
I'm sure all the girls wanted to be girlfriends with you. So
no, I had great girlfriends at school, and I played, when I was a little kid, I played hopscotch and jump rope and all the girls' games. And if any of the little boys wanted to give me trouble, the little girls would beat them up and say, you leave Wayne alone.
Stay where you are. There's more Girl Talk with Jayne County coming your way on the Rhonda Shear interview. And now back to that sheer test of will called the Rhonda Shear interview.
Hi, Rhonda Shear here, USA Up All Night. You know, when a couple of Southern belles get together, you know, Jayne and I, there's just so much to talk about. We just couldn't stop talking. When did you become Jayne?
I used Wayne quite late, actually. She was very strange for a lot of people. I was standing in the bar one night, and this gorgeous blonde drag queen walked over to me and said, "What's your name?" I looked quite particularly good that night. She said, "I just had to come over and speak to you." Oh, I know, I had a sailor outfit on, a sailor suit with a hat and everything. I looked really cute and beads. And she said, "What's your name, girl?" I said, "Wayne." She went, "Girl, you can't call yourself Wayne." She said, "Why not Jayne? Just change the W to J. It's easy." I said, "Well, Wayne, W-A-Y-N-E, X the W, put a J. It's J-A-Y-N-E. You know, like Jayne Mansfield. Jayne with a Y. Not Liza with a B or F or a Z. Jayne with a Y."
Seems like you like Jayne too. Jayne.
Like Tarzan and Jayne. Jayne.
Woo! There's a lot of talking going on. Even more than I can talk. Impossible. We now return to USA Up All Night.
There's still more of Jayne County right after this. It's the Rhonda Shear interview with this week's guest, Jayne County.
Hi, Rhonda Shear here, USA Up All Night with Jayne County. Jayne, Andy Warhol. What was that? Did you know him?
Well, yes, I did a play for him, and he was such a troublemaker. I mean, the play consisted of all these tapes, private conversations that he made with all his superstars, and he got them to say horrible things over the telephone about people. Then he gave them to this director, and we put on a play, and we were reciting all these lines, and everyone got really upset about it. But he stood back and laughed his head off because he was the happiest when he was causing trouble. He'd call up people on the phone and ask them questions like, "Oh, Viva, I wonder what pigeon smells like. Do you know? I mean, and cow dung. I don't know." And Viva would go, "But I don't know. I have a cat. I have to change the box all the time. It smells really bad, and dogs." And he'd get them talking about dog and cat and animal poop.
And
he's taping their conversation. So her conversation with him about animal poop ended up as being my dialogue on stage in a play.
Can you imagine
for the whole world to see?
Winning a Tony for that?
It would be an improvement.
We'll be back with more of USA All Night after this.
The continuing interview with a legendary rocker now continues.
Now, Jayne, you're a little wild on stage. Look at these pictures. You do a lot of things with mics and other objects. How far?
Not really.
That's a pitchfork, and it's near the crotch area.
I'd just been to see The Exorcist, and I'd written a song about someone being possessed by the devil. And so at the end of it, I stabbed myself with a pitchfork at the end after ripping my wig off.
Wow.
Yeah. But I don't use props anymore like I used to. Mostly now I let the music and myself is a prop. I get very energetic. I've been known to roll around on the stage and speak in tongues and even occasionally heal the sick.
Now, are these the real nipples hanging out there? I mean, the back of this book is fabulous, but there's like nudity here.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were off.
No, that's the best stuff.
Now, those were rubber. That's before.
Weren't they all?
Yeah. These are real now. I wore the same outfit the night of the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band stage production party in 1976. Warhol was there, and he loved me. So he wanted to introduce me to Bianca Jagger. And I thought, I'm really up there. This is really it for me. Here I am being introduced by Andy Warhol to Bianca Jagger. So he said, "Bianca, this is Wayne County." She looked at me, she stood up, and she walked away. She didn't know how to react. I guess it scared her to death. And I think that Andy did that on purpose just to freak her out.
The Rhonda Shear interview returns in a moment.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, and this is your new favorite strapless bra. Introducing the Bando bra. Rediscover your wardrobe, your shoulders, and your confidence with the Bando bra by Rhonda Shear. Most stores will charge $50 to $80 for a strapless bra. Today, you can get not one, but two of the original Bando bras for just $44.90. Shop the Bando bra at rhondashear.com.
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's Resale Reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
And now back to the Jayne County interview.
And so how many years did you spend in Berlin?
2.5 years in Berlin.
You learned a lot.
I learned a lot. I fell in love with a Russian soldier while I was there, and I had to keep sneaking back over to the east. I have to go through Checkpoint Charlie, and I had some very interesting times because I was in between, and once they strip searched me, and boy, I embarrassed.
Really?
But those soldiers, they called all their friends in, and everyone came and looked like. I had to stop going because I think they had probably built up a dossier on me, pretty big one.
Okay, now what was happening to your career singing-wise in Berlin? Were you still working or were you just in love?
No, I was performing in Berlin. I played the Metropole, which was where Dietrich played
Oh, my.
in the 30s and 40s.
That must have been
And
exciting.
when they bombed Berlin, strangely, the Metropole did not get bombed. They bombed the church across the street, but they left the Metropole.
Do you speak German?
Very little German,
Just the sexy
I didn't
part.
want to bother with German, but I just spoke enough German to get by, enough to ask someone, what's your name? Do you have a car? Will you buy me a drink? And how much money do you have?
Let's get back to more of USA Up All Night, if you can handle it.
The Rhonda Shear interview returns in a moment.
Living on free food tickets, water in the milk from a hole in the roof where the rain came through. What can we do? Oh, tears from little sister, crying 'cause she doesn't have a dress without a patch for the party to go. Oh, but she'll get by because she's living in the love of the common people. Smile from the heart of the family man. Daddy's gonna buy her a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love her just as much as she can. She can. It's a good.
Hi, Rhonda Shear here, USA Up All Night, and I'm just hanging with Jayne County, who's just teaching me things that I just know nothing about. Is the coolest place to perform still New York City?
I think so.
When you're in a town like New York or LA, then you're more accepted. Or
Oh, yeah.
now your audience, do they dress up to come see you? Do they dress like you?
It makes me feel so good to know that I'm not the only one now. I mean, years ago, I was the only, transsexual. First of all, I'd like to tell you, I'm a transsexual with drag queen tendencies. I'm a drag queen at heart, but in my personal life, I'm a TS transsexual.
But I'm a drag queen.
You are an honorary drag queen.
I am.
I love you. You're fabulous.
I have to.
You have that glow. You have that fabulous drag queen glow that makes you a woman and then something else.
So you still love the nightlife. The nightclub scene is great.
I never dance anymore though, because when you
Why?
dance, you sweat and it ruins your makeup.
That's true. I agree with that.
You can't do things like
No one realizes.
kiss people.
You do. That's why you develop the air
It messes
kiss.
your lipstick.
See?
I don't kiss people. I go
Yeah, it's the air kiss.
New York kiss.
See, I thought there was an LA kiss.
LA kiss.
Yeah.
LA kiss was like down there.
We'll be back with more of Rhonda and Jayne right after this on the Rhonda Shear interview.
Hey, Rhonda Shear here, USA Up All Night. Yes, we're watching movies, but we're having more fun with Jayne County. Now, tell me about the club scene, like Max's.
Max's. Well, Max's Kansas City. I mean, it's become a legendary club that existed in the 70s. It's where bands got their start, like bands like Blondie, Debbie Harry, and we had people like Patti Smith.
You were just sort of hanging out then and being there and
hanging
watching.
out there, playing there with my band. It was such a different mishmash of different types of people. You got everything from filthy rich people hanging out with low life, hanging out with drag queens, hanging out with artists, and you had downstairs a back room where everyone hung out, and it was very vicious. Well, everyone in the back room talked about everyone else. Like you would see people at the round table, like they would be maybe like Mark Bolan or Janis Joplin or Jimi Hendrix sitting at the round table, and everybody, it would be like very vicious. Everybody would talk about everybody else. Who do you think? Are they doing it? You know?
Oh, wow.
Or is she with him? One thing about the back room of Max is you never walked out of the back room with your back turned. You had to face the room and sort of back out.
Well, I would do that because I wouldn't want anybody to see my butt. But that's a whole different
Because
reason.
the minute your back was turned, people would start talking about you. But my fondest memory of Max's Kansas City was the night I was sitting there having dinner, and Patti Smith rushed in and vomited all over me.
We'll be back with more of Rhonda and Jayne right after this. The Ironman competition, also known as the Rhonda Shear interview, now continues.
Can you read music? Not that that makes sense.
I can pick tunes out on the piano because I used to sing with the Methodist choir in church.
This is way back when in
Well,
your
they
home?
threw me out.
But you came back and said, I will sing here no matter what.
Well, we had this big church thing one day, and we were singing. I got carried away in church, and I started twisting, and they didn't appreciate that.
Did you ever take
And
singing?
there I am looking
I
glamorous.
love that shot.
Looking very model.
Love that makeup.
And looking
Totally
very painted.
Painted's great.
Very painted.
Can you?
totally
You can never have enough makeup.
No, never.
Never enough
No.
makeup. Never enough hairspray.
No, that's what I can never understand.
The natural look. Do you have a little evil in you?
I think.
I mean, you do have a little
I
evil.
think everyone has a little evil in them. Actually, I think everyone has a lot of evil in them, and you have to control it. You know, you can't really go around. You know.
But we live through you. That's why we come to perceive
You know that
perform.
song by Eartha Kitt? I want to be evil.
No, but I like it.
I want to go to the theater and sit in the middle of the row so that when I get up to go to the bathroom, I can step on people's feet.
The way you said that, you mean it.
I'm really underneath this very passive homebody housewife. I love to iron clothes. I love to wash socks.
Do I
like
not
to
believe
make,
that?
pancakes and cornbread and black-eyed peas, and I like to sit back with a cup of tea and watch reruns of the Andy Griffith Show.
The Rhonda Shear interview returns in a moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a special treat for you today. We have a new house band with a new dimension in rock and roll. We have the one, the only, Dragon Sound.
Against the ninja, we will fight the battle to win. Against the ninja, we will fight to battle the sin.
This band is the only family I had.
They're all black belts in Taekwondo and they're pretty bad.
I want you to mess it up by going out with a second-rate musician like that John character.
They came in here to play goddamn songs for kids.
We will stop the senseless killing. We will end this evil war. We will stop the senseless killing. We'll even not the
Not escape the Miami Ninja.
Against the ninja. We will fight the battle to win. Against the ninja. We will fight to battle the sin. Against the ninja. Against the ninja.
Boss, everybody's dead.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
My father! I found my father! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Really good mood and you feel a little frisky, you might run out in the streets in high heels and start screaming at people, you know, to get attention for yourself. And other days you just want a quiet day, you know, stay and watch television or whatever.
So who are your idols on television?
Well, my idols on television are Marlo Thomas and it's that girl.
I love that girl.
Who did that? Something's been stolen. It was that girl. You know. My purse, officer. My purse is missing. It was that girl. She'll go.
Did you like Jeannie? Because that.
I dream of Jeannie. I like Jeannie, but you know, Jeannie got on my nerves. Sometimes I'd be watching Jeannie and I'd say, "Oh, you stupid thing! You deserve. Get back in that bottle and leave him alone. You're driving him nuts."
Yeah, I wanted to be Ginger
You
or
know.
Barbie. It was like maybe Barbie. Perfect. No nipples.
I had a Barbie doll, but I used to take a felt tip pen
Right.
and I draw on the genitalia. And sometimes the genitalia
wait.
didn't match the doll. And
You
it
would
was
rather
very-
going to tell you on Barbie. Poor she really is sort of a screwed up doll. She was kinky. Did I tell you? Titillating moments. Now let's return to USA. Up all night. It's hot in here.
Stay where you are. There's more Girl Talk with Jayne County coming your way on the Rhonda Shear interview. And now back to the Jayne County interview.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear here, USA. Up all night with Jayne County. For someone who's been there, seen that, done everything, and written a book, Man Enough to Be a Woman, which you can get right now.
Buy it
Buy it this
now.
second because it's fascinating.
And the money is going into a fund to get me a new face.
Can I have just a little?
And the elbows, you can get those.
Elbows.
They just cut there and pull them together and sew them back again. And you walk around and you're like this.
Jay, do you find like you have body surprises? I have body surprises every morning. Things that I've never seen before.
Getting dressed, and I say, what's happening
What
there?
was that?
What's going on? My God.
We'll be back with more of USA Up All Night after this. You don't want to miss anything.
Hi, I'm Jayne County, and I'm here to keep you up all night on Up All Night USA. You better watch it, girl. Don't you go on vacation.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking for a job.
And now back to the Jayne County interview, already in progress.
Hi, Rhonda Shear here, and I'm hanging out with Jayne County, finding out if she's man enough to be a woman. Now, how has your music changed from, like, you have a new CD called Deviation,
Deviation, yes.
and then this one is the sort of the best of.
That's the best of a compilation.
So how have you changed?
Well,
through the
first
years?
of all, how the music hasn't changed is that the music still is very energetic, fast, tongue-in-cheek, good sense of humor,
good.
rock and roll.
Oh.
And I think there's always room for good rock and roll.
There's a classic that's F***CK off. Because you can't
Yeah.
put that on the front.
Beep off.
Yeah,
And
I
the
love
song
that.
there's one song with, if you don't wanna beat me, baby, beat off. And that song will follow me to my grave.
Do you ever think that you'll run out of ideas, or do they just keep popping up?
I
You
dream.
know,
I dream a lot of my ideas.
Do you?
I'm a big dreamer.
Like your songs? I mean, do you wake up in the middle of the night
Well,
with
I go
songs?
before I go to bed, I take a couple of bottles of melatonin, and I dream in technical, and I get up and I write about 4 albums working material.
Everybody should work that way. And now back to more of USA Up All Night. Woo!
And now back to the Jayne County interview, already in progress.
Hi, Rhonda Shear here, and I'm hanging out with Jayne County, finding out if she's man enough to be a woman. Now, how has your music changed from like you have a new CD called Deviation?
Deviation, yes.
And then this one is the sort of the best of.
That's the best of a compilation.
So how have you changed?
Well,
through the
first
years?
of all, how the music hasn't changed is that the music still is very energetic, fast, tongue-in-cheek, good sense of humor, rock and roll.
Oh.
And I think there's always room for good rock and roll.
There's a classic that's F***, off. Because I can't
Yeah.
put that on the front.
Beep off.
Yeah,
And
I
the
love
song
that.
there's one song that if you don't wanna beep me, baby, beep off. And that song will follow me to my grave.
Do you ever think that you'll run out of ideas, or does it? They just keep popping up?
I
You
dream.
know that-
I dream a lot of my ideas.
Do you?
I'm a big dreamer.
Like your songs? I mean, do you wake up in the middle of the night with
I go
songs?
before I go to bed, I take a couple of bottles of melatonin, and I dream in technical, and I get up and I write about 4 albums worth of
Everybody should work that way. And now back to more of USA Up All Night. Woo!
Take it away. I hate the day. Take it away. 'Cause I feel like I'm under a microscope.
We'll get back to Rage and Honor after this.
I feel like I'm under a microscope. Feel like I'm under a microscope.
We'll get back to more of USA Up All Night after this. Woo.
Take it away. I hate the day. Take it away. 'Cause I feel like I'm under a microscope.
We'll get back to Rage and Honor after this.
I feel like I'm under a microscope. Feel like I'm under a microscope.
Well, that's the end of this version of USA Up All Night. And what a night we've had with Jayne County. Have you all learned a lot? Are you running out to buy the book? Are you man enough to be a woman? I think they're running to Tower right now. The CDs, Deviation, the concert. Come on, we need more makeup. We need stuff. But we'll be back again next week when we'll do something completely different all over again. Until then, this is the way I always say goodbye. I sizzle kiss. This guy's yes, they'll love you. Just a kiss. Good night. Oh, that was a good kiss.
Eating up shit and never stop. So ladies, buddy, do it about. What that girl had with stop.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, and you may remember me from USA Up All Night, or perhaps you've seen me on HSN selling my own line of Rhonda Shear Intimates, or maybe you're watching my new show, RhondaShearSocialHour.com. Well, if you want to watch those and a lot more, you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Rhonda Shear TV at YouTube. All of you have been looking for Up All Night clips. Well, they're all there, hundreds of them, with your favorite stars and celebrities and fun TV commercials and all kinds of random clips. Things that'll make you laugh, things that'll make you cry, things that'll make you go, whoo! Anyway, join me at Rhonda Shear TV at YouTube. The address is right there. See you there.
Hi, everybody. Jason Voorhees here, president of the Mask Wearers Club. Bit of a trendsetter, but nowadays it's cool for everybody to wear masks. Hey, did you know Rhonda Shear has a whole new line of masks? 4 different ones to choose from. Pick your favorite, put it on, and go out. Be styling and profiling. You won't look this good, but at least you'll be safe. Order your Up All Night masks at Rhonda Shear Social.
Afraid raising the dead ain't within my power. Will it be all right? Should I be afraid?
It's coming!
Looking for an old woman. She lives somewhere in the mountains hereabouts.
All she can do is take you straight to hell. You go home and you bury your boy.
Some folks say as how she's got powers.
Who are you?
Ed Harley.
What do you want, Ed Harley? Say it. You're looking for vengeance. Vengeance. Say it. There's an old graveyard way back deep in them woods. The thing you're looking for is in there.
It was an accident.
No, not like this, not like this.
It's gotta run its course. Now it begins. It begins.
It's Rhonda here on USA, up all night talking to Jason Stuart, my movie review partner.
Rhonda! Is that what you're going to wear?
It's already starting. Jason, I'll wear whatever I want.
Okay, Rhonda, baby, but I don't think you want me to give your outfit a review, do you? Let's just focus on the film.
He has a point. Okay, Jason, I'll find something else.
Peace. See you at the theater.
Boy, he's tough. I hope I have something in an early Madonna look that he'll like. I wonder if I still have my old, like a virgin outfit. I doubt it. Hi, welcome back to USA Up All Night. It's me, Rhonda, your late night review date. Yes, with her close personal friend and amateur critic, Jason Stuart.
Oh, thank you, Rhonda. God, you look just absolutely fabulous.
Oh boy, this is going to be some kind of night. You guys go back to the Blues Brother and Jason and I will begin our review.
We need a wind machine here.
No, you need a muzzle.
Oh.
Hiya, kids. Welcome back to USA Up All Night, where Rhonda and Jason are at the movies. We're in the middle of reviewing the Blues Brothers, but we're already having our first disagreement. Jason, I want to sit here.
I'm sitting here. And anyway, no one wants to look at her profile. They're more interested in watching Thelma and Louise.
What?
Thelma and Louise.
Oh, the girls. Yeah, I guess you're right.
She's so bright.
You guys go to commercial, and when we come back, we'll begin reviewing our film, The Blues Brothers. Want me to give you bright? I'll give you bright. Hi, everybody. It's Rhonda on USA Up All Night with my very close friend,
Jason Stuart.
Jason Stuart. That's right, my very close friend, Jason Stuart, who changes clothes more than Rhonda. And we're at the movies. Tonight, we're reviewing The Blues Brothers. Now, Jason, what did you think of that last scene?
I thought the scene between Jake and Elwood was very flat when they were driving through the Penny's department store window. They didn't even use a turn signal.
No. I totally disagree. You see, I like that. Rhonda liked that scene because, you see, that way, when you drive through the mall, you get rid of some of those low-budget stores, which is really cool.
Where have you been shopping?
I just wish they would have gotten rid of that hot dog on the stick place when they had the chance. Now, we're going to head back right now to the Blues Brothers, and we'll be back for more. We'll be back for more. We'll be back for more. We'll be back for more.
Justify my love.
Hi, it's me, Rhonda, your bedtime buddy on USA Up All Night. And I'm sitting here with Jason, my very good friend, and we're reviewing, yes, the Blues Brothers. I found this last segment to be inspiring, caring, and challenging, Jason.
I don't agree with you at all. It was pathetic, boring, and uninteresting. I can't understand how you would like it. You're such a pathetic bimbo.
I'll tell you why I liked it. Because one of the waitresses, yes, Rosie Schuster, was in that last scene, and she was dating Dan Aykroyd, and that's probably how she got the part. And Rhonda finds that very inspiring.
Oh, don't you? Could you see the Academy Awards? Best performance by a weasel, non-pro. And the winner is any one of the Coppolas.
I wouldn't take on that family if I were you, Jason. Now, you guys go back to a commercial, and we'll be back for more USA Up All Night.
Ah! Oh, God.
See? That's what you get for calling me a bimbo. Hi, it's Rhonda Shear. Remember me from USA Up All Night? I know I got you through puberty. Admit it. Well, guess what? Now you can find me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. You can book me and I will send you your own private video message. You're going to love it. Or you can send it to anyone you would like. I would love to do that for you. So check me out at cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. And remember, from the keeper of the sizzle kiss, if it's Rhonda, it's up all night. Hey, welcome to RhondaShear.com, the best place to shop for your intimates and loungewear. We have great sales all the time. We have a full size range. So we think that beauty comes in all shapes and all sizes. And check out our new skin tones. Find your nude. Tell your friends there's no intimates anywhere like RhondaShear.com. We're back on USA Up All Night. Yes, Jason Stuart, my very close personal friend from Hollywood. Yes, we're
From
very
hell.
and we're getting closer by the minute.
Every minute.
We're in the midst of a heated battle.
A fight
Yes.
to the end.
It's a hair fight.
Yes.
We're having a major problem here because I think it's real.
I think it's a rug. It's from the Sean Connery Hill from Hair Club.
It is not. He just got a little steamed. His hair got a little funny. It got a little frizzy.
It's a rug, Rhonda. Face it.
It's
Get
not
real.
a rug. This is a rug, Jason. This is a rug. See, this is a
Get
rug.
off the floor.
This is a
You've
rug.
been on the floor your
this
whole
is
life.
a rug.
Follow us.
Go to
Follow us.
commercial. We'll be back. Get off of me. He did so.
Did not.
Yes, he did.
Did too.
You changed clothes more than me, and I'm mad.
Oh, you're a pathetic bimbo.
I hate when you call me
S-word. You're an S-word.
My clothes are real. You're fake.
you're
Fake fur. Fake fur. Fake
It's not
fur.
fake
Fake
fur.
fur.
Every time I wear this coat, I feel like saying, Wilma, let me in.
Hi there. Hi, boys and girls. We're in the middle of the Blues Brothers on USA Up All Night. And Rhonda and Jason are reviewing the picture. Well, Jason, how are you enjoying yourself so far?
I have to say, I'm sliding over to your side a little. I just love that little song by Cab Calloway. Hi, hi, de ho. Ho in the he and a ho that goes to a high and hi, hi.
I think you guys should go to commercial,
Hi,
and we'll be
hi,
right back
de-ho.
after Jason takes
Hi,
some
hi,
singing
de-ho,
lessons.
ho, ho.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to USA Up All Night. Jason Stuart and I are in the midst of reviewing tonight's film, The Blues Brothers. Okay, Jason, let's play a little game.
I
Don't
thought we were
touch
already
me.
playing a little game.
You're a casting director, and you're casting the Blues Brothers too. Who would you put in those parts?
Well, I think Jake would be played by Brenda Vaccaro.
Uh-huh.
And I think that Elwood would be played by Pee Wee Herman because he needs a job so bad.
You're so kind.
Thank you.
Anyway, I think you should go back to our film, The Blues Brothers, for more action with the real brothers. Don't touch me. You know what?
What?
That just shows you just kill animals everywhere. USA Up All Night. Rhonda and Jason. We're at the movies and we're reviewing the Blues Brothers, also known as the PMS Brothers.
Or the Depressing Brothers.
Now, Jason,
What?
John Belushi starred in a number of other films. What was your opinion of Continental Divide? Or how about The Neighbors?
I just have to say.
Well, what about 1941?
Hold on a second. Go ahead.
You feeling okay, honey?
No, I think 1941. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm throwing up. I'm getting sick. I need a promo.
I think Jason needs a promo, and Rhonda finally gets some relief from Jason. Hi, welcome back to USA Up All Night, and your late night review mate Rhonda is sitting here with Jason Stuart reviewing the Blues Brothers. You know, Jason, I know you're not really thrilled by all the car crashes, but you have to admit that John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd have done an incredible job with their characters.
Oh God, what exactly do you mean?
Well, don't you get the feeling that they're social outcasts, that they don't care about anyone else, and that their world is best presented by the seedier element of life?
Sure, but I would have had that feeling if John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd read the Bible out loud to small children.
I think we better go back to commercial, and we'll be back for more of USA Up All Night.
I'm stuck to your hair. I don't think I'll ever be able to be removed.
You're a sick man. Jason, it's such a pleasure having you here tonight. You know, it's so nice that you wear these different jackets made out of your Christmas tinfoil. You know, I'm so glad you got dressed up for Rhonda. You know, Rhonda's never this mean, but I can be this way with Jason because he's my best friend.
Who cares?
You know, you've been a little harsh on our film tonight. Jason, don't you think there's any redeeming factors to this film? Huh, Jason? Don't you think so? Don't you? You're an amateur critic. Aren't there, Jason? Is there anything? Isn't there just anything? You guys go back to the movie.
Put the movie
We'll
back
be
on.
back.
Let me go home, please.
Okay, I have to read this because I have to read long intros because there's so much to say about my first guest. He is an accomplished actor and comic, having starred in literally hundreds of television films, including Birth of a Nation and Immortal, opposite Sam Levine, and another film, Abducted, which are both you can get on demand right now. Also, he just completed an episode of Goliath opposite Bruce Dern and Billy Bob Thornton. That's very impressive. Jason is the author of Shut Up, I'm Talking. It's rave reviews, coming out, so you have to read the book. But what's going viral, and hopefully for all of us to see, because I just watched one episode this afternoon, is Smothered, and that's starring Jason Stuart and Mitch Hara. You can see it right now on Amazon Prime, and it's dropping on Reverie. I think hopefully I'm saying that right, and that leads to a whole bunch of other platforms. So I'm going to play a quick little, because before he never talks to me again, I'm going to prove that I worked with him in the 90s. And let's just hit my Up All Night tape when Jason Stuart and I reviewed a film together. And then we'll meet the incredible, incomparable Jason Stuart.
Hi, it's Rhonda, your hostess with the mostest, and we've just been watching The Blues Brother with my associate, Jason Stuart.
Oh.
Now, Jason, you've been just a little bit harsh on this film, and Rhonda loves The Blues Brothers.
Oh, come on, Rhonda. Get real. It was a nightmare.
No, it was incredible. It was great.
It blows.
It was creative.
It bites.
It bites?
It just bites.
Bites what?
Bites this.
Here, you bite this.
Well, I just feel that it just tasted so good that maybe you would like a piece.
The girls! The girls like cream, though. Well, you know, Jason, I think that you and I should wrap up, our little review now. Why don't we go to our next film, The Girl I Want? It's a fun film with 3 girls and 1 special guy. No, it's not one of those films. And while you're gone, I'll just clean up my act, so to speak, but not too much after all. I don't want to lose my audience.
Oh, God, why are you doing this to me?
Because I love you. I love you.
The whole cast here. I am a human being. I'm not an animal.
I love that. It makes me laugh again. Oh my gosh, all my pie fetishes are going to come out. Okay, so Jason is way more sophisticated these days.
Oh my God.
Hi, Jason Stewart. How are you?
So nice to see you.
So nice to see you.
It really is.
I made you do crazy things back in the day, and you did it.
That was literally almost 30 years ago.
I know. You don't have to remind me, but yes. But you look the same, just different hair. Oh, wait, different hair. Different hair. I love that.
I'm ready.
All right. I just want to say that I am so excited for you guys on, with Smothered. So what it's about, it's a Black comedy that shines a glaring light on a longtime gay couple who can't stand each other but can't afford to get divorced. Wow. I was going to say it sounds like my husband and I, but that's not true. We've been married 20 years and we were high school sweethearts. We kind of like each other still.
I think it's incredibly universal. It really is. It's incredibly universal show, and it's all different kinds of people can watch it and feel like their relationship that's falling apart, and they can sort of commiserate with us. And I'm really, really proud of it. Mitch Hara and I created this together a year and a half ago, and now it's out in the public. We've given birth, so to say, and it's really doing very well. We're getting rave reviews on everything.
I saw you guys on your own Facebook, and I was just flying through Facebook.
We do a Facebook Live once in a while, and we connect with the fans. Yeah, and
that's how I found. I saw you too, and I was like, oh my gosh! Well, of course I knew you, and I didn't know Mitch, and I was like, these guys are hysterical. I didn't know if you were part. I didn't know if you were together. I didn't know anything. All I know is I started playing with you guys, and I'm like, the second I knew, and then you had the show. I'm like, I got to get these guys on. Your chemistry. How did you two meet? Let's bring on Mitch. Let's bring on Mitch Hara.
We'll tell you the whole deal.
Now I can bring him back in because I know I love that he says that he never says no. No, he doesn't say he won't take no for an answer.
Yeah, there's no such a thing as a no. It's always yes. Even no is a slow yes.
I love that. I love that.
Hey, baby.
How are you? You two are great.
He's talking. Oh my God, thank you. Huh?
He's talking to Jason. He's talking to you. He's telling you, baby. But if you're saying it to me, I love it.
You gorgeous.
Let's be clear to all the fans. We are not in a relationship.
Never.
We are just friends.
Barely friends.
Barely friends. We barely.
How did you two meet? Your chemistry's crazy. How did you two guys meet?
You tell the story, Mitch. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, our chemistry, that's like the magic shit. You can't make that up.
You can't.
We met, Taylor Negron, right? Okay, well, both of our friends, 30, 35 years ago in a past life, I was having some rave party in my house, and Taylor brought Jason, who was still bald, but he was wearing
a
mullet wig.
I was in my 20s.
You're a liar.
It was way even before the thing that was
orange. It was Farrah Fawcett, and it was a mullet.
It was a mullet of sorts.
And I was flying around in a floor-length black cape with a Jufro. Stoned out of my mind.
Sides like this, so you can navigate in the room,
And he remembers the whole thing, and I don't remember 5 seconds.
Like
4 packs a day. Dominique. Boom.
Dominique, hi Dominic. OMG, Mitch. So
yeah, baby.
A lot of people.
So we met there. And so through the years, I was doing stand-up, he was doing stand-up, he was coming out, I wasn't. I was already out.
No, he was really, he really did. It doesn't make a difference. I'm just a person.
Who gives a shit?
He was really.
I'll sleep with anyone.
We need some hair. Cheers.
Desperate Housewife.
Are you having coffee, Mitch?
No, it's blue shit in here.
He's a vegan. He's a vegan. He hasn't eaten any real food since 1973.
So it's making him funny. If that's, maybe I need to go vegan all the way.
Oh,
all right.
sure.
All right. So tell me how Smothered, which everyone.
We'll share this story.
You have to watch it. All need to talk about it and review it because this needs to be, when you see this, you will see yourself. You will see, we're going to run a quick little trailer.
You're falling out of the shot. Move over. You're falling out of the shot. He doesn't even know where he is. There he is.
Right. While he gets it back together, let's run a little trailer from
Show the
Smothered.
trailer. Show
And
the
then we'll get into it. Hang on.
Everybody loves me.
Everyone hates you.
Randy.
I'm Ralph.
Randy.
Randy.
He's Randy.
I'm Randy.
You know, in chapter 2 of my book, Dead.
Why aren't we having sex anymore?
You're like an Alzheimer victim. We had sex 3 days ago.
When?
Oh my God. We whacked each other off during This Is Us. Okay, can I be honest
No,
now?
it's just gonna be mean. Now.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Mean.
Honest.
Mean.
Honest.
Mean.
Direct. You've turned into your fucking grandmother.
Yentl changed my life.
Fuck. Barbara Streisand.
Fuck. Sia.
Oh, good Barb. Your inner child is dead.
Just because I said no to the ball gag does not mean that my inner child is dead. You're an emotional terrorist.
Oh, fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Okay, how do you feel right now? Hey!
Wait.
Okay.
You could have the cottage in Big Bear.
I am not living in the Dr. Woods!
Gentlemen, the IRS is suing you for $200,000.
Oh my God,
I'm so sorry.
Remember when I looked like this?
No, you never look like that.
I love you two together. I really, don't forget the 90s. Thank you guys so much. 5 stars. They're already saying it. Blood
Yay!
for being on, Jason and Mitch. Great, good luck.
I love you all.
And Gloria's going to get some black bras. We're going to get her another husband. One more, just one more for the road.
Oh no!
I'll just get her a vibrator at this point.
We'll get her a vibrator. I'll send her
You
some.
have to bring down the batteries. It's frightening.
Use a vacuum cleaner.
I got to meet Gloria. All right. Love you guys. Have a great night. Enjoy dinner. Oh, they are great. Hysterical. So seriously, guys, go on to Amazon and watch Smothered. And the shows are really quick. They're like 5 minutes. They're hysterical. I mean, they're laugh out loud. We all need that right now. And give them all 5-star reviews, because the more people that review it, then they have the chance of getting picked up. And that should be an Emmy Award-winning sitcom for sure. And maybe they'll cast me in it. I could play something. I could play Gloria. Okay, so before we go, we always bring you a little surprise ending to the show. This is in honor of Jason tonight, who thinks I'm out of my mind anyway, and I don't care, because once you hit this age, you don't care anymore. So here is our fabulous foot of the week.
Going guy with a good-looking woman, but something awful's gonna happen. There's big trouble coming. It's JD's revenge.
The gin cleanses your soul out. Listen, man, ain't nothing wrong with my soul.
There was a real mean killing, and the wrong guy died. They buried his body, but his soul survived. For JD's revenge.
Lately, I've been getting these headaches, you know? I've never felt this lost before in my life.
You beat me up. I
don't remember doing any of those things. Maybe something is happening to me.
The reincarnation of a killer who came back from the dead to possess a man's soul, make love to his woman, and get the vengeance he craves.
I'm flipping out.
It's my baby sister, Betty Joe. You my baby sister, Betty Joe. They are my enemies.
They my enemies.
There's one weird nigga.
I mean, I'm cracking up, man. I blacked out.
Glenn Turman, the star of Cooley High.
What in the world have you done to yourself?
I ain't seen a get up like that in 25 years.
Yeah.
Joan Pringle.
Well, that business is where? Theotis.
Lou Gossett.
There is no danger, Theotis.
This nigga's crazy.
I'm the craziest nigga you ever gonna meet.
Yeah.
He wasn't himself.
Don't nobody talk to me like that.
He turned into this monster, a whole other person.
Scared of your daddy.
There is something wrong with Ike. Tonight he kept saying he was this J.D. Walker.
J.D. Walker's been dead for over 30 years. It's J.D. Walker.
What the hell do you mean J.D. Walker is back? This boy is possessed by the spirit of J.D. Walker.
So you're a jackleg preacher now, Elijah.
J.D.'s voice
There's that good for nothing brother of yours.
and his manner.
I got to go to center with him.
You were possessed.
You just killed Betty Joe.
40 years later, on someone else's face, you can see J.D. Walker's hatred time just won't erase. J.D.'s revenge.
I'll have my revenge.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear. Remember me from USA Up All Night? I know I got you through puberty. Admit it. Well, guess what? Now you can find me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. You can book me and I will send you your own private video message. You're going to love it. Or you can send it to anyone you would like. I would love to do that for you. So check me out at cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. And remember, from the keeper of the sizzle kiss, if it's Rhonda, it's up all night. Nighty-night from your bedtime buddy. Woo!
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.
I'm so excited to introduce Sharon Needles. Hi, gorgeous.
Oh, hi, it's me, Sharon Needles, and you're watching USA Up All Night. I have waited almost 40 years to say that very statement. I cannot believe that I'm looking directly into the face of royalty and someone who now, and I'm not going to get emotional here because this is a fun show. First of all, I just want to say how great your hair looks.
Wait, I'm sorry. Thank you. It's a wig. It has to be. My extensions, I'll get them back in one day. You look gorgeous.
I'm not really familiar with the art of wigs. I kind of just been naturally blessed with these tresses. But I'm just going to get this out because I know my time here is short on your show. But I really want to say the powerful person that you see in front of you is nurtured by the pop culture icons that raised me as a very depressed, very gay kid in a very small town of Newton, Iowa, growing up in the cornfields and being able to get through Silk Stockings, to get through Hitchhiker, to get through Swamp Thing and stay up all night as a 10-year-old. So I could watch the Illuminist, the transgressive, the bimbo with the brain, Miss Rhonda Shear on USA Up All Night.
I love
you. It is such an honor that you're asking me to.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am so honored because you're such a talent. I mean,
thank you. And I know you're a huge fan, and I know you're probably very starstruck right now, but I'm just a regular 40-year-old man that dresses up like a teenage woman for mice. Please don't be nervous.
Wait, that's what I am. You stole my bit.
You know what the difference between Rhonda Shear and a drag queen is? No, I'm asking.
I love it. Listen, I love it. I was really, you have a lot of interviews, and I was just surfing around today, and I saw this interview that you were really inspired by horror films,
right?
Because you were bullied, and that you kind of like rooted for the kids that would bully you to go down. I love that because I was bullied. I know people don't. I mean, I was. It was like I got a lot of people wanting to beat me up on the levee. We have those in New Orleans after school. Just because, but mine was probably different. It was I was popular, and I grew breast early, but I was just a really nice kid. But the girls were really mean to me.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, I had some good friends, of course, but really mean. But the fact that you were inspired by that, and is mine. I mean, it's actually kind of fabulous. And I'm sure other people have that story, why you love horror films.
Well, and you know, a lot of people have the debate: do video games or violent films create violence in children? I'm a testament to say that actually they were a great artistic release to kind of wring out that sponge of internal child frustration and anger that you can't express because you're meek or you're small or you're queer or you're Rhonda Shear with really big boobs at 4 years old. But watching those types of films was usually, you know, in horror movies, the villain is usually coming from a place of pain,
right?
Whether it be Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees, or so many other films are linked with a horror villain being linked to his own pain of not being understood and taking revenge. And I would like to think that it was movies that I saw on USA Up All Night, USA Up All Night, that stopped me from being another Columbine or stopped me from being another Suicide Story, because it gave me so much hope. But you, on the other hand, because I'm sure you have a lot of different fans, and I don't know how well you know that you are a GLBTQI icon.
No.
Not only queer kids watch horror movies to watch the cheerleader and the jock get slaughtered while they were bullying us at school, it was also had the juxtaposition of a bimbo with brains, that gorgeous late 80s, 90s sense of power, of hypersexuality, and especially. And it's not just me, because I talk to kids all over the world who love glamour and horror.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You really are up there in something that really made a monumental
That's really. I never did I know that. Never. I mean, when I created the character, they had another girl on before me, and she was quite funny, but they wanted sexuality, and I fought it my whole career. I mean, if they wanted the girl next door, I tried to do that, and I played myself down. But then I was told by a casting director.
You played the girl next door. You played grown-up Kimmy Gibbler.
That's right. That's true.
She's literally the girl.
Oh my gosh, you're amazing.
From Full House to making full-size bras. She does it all. And your hair during Kimmy Gibbler was fabulous.
Killing me.
No, I'm not killing you. That's called alcoholism. Fireball,
baby. You have to tell everybody what you told me right before we went on, because why do you drink right out of the bottle?
Oh, I just I'm so concerned about social distancing, and I want to make sure that I wear masks, such as the great mask that you're about to sell. So I drink right out of the bottle to keep everybody safe. And speaking of your products, your book really helped me, Rhonda. I had this coffee table that was so wobbly. And it perfectly fit underneath of it, and it's stable as ever. So your book really can help people.
I love that. It is
stable.
It is that perfect height.
Rhonda, I know we're a little bit on the different side of the spectrum, and I would never want to do anything that hurt your loyal fan base. But I hope they just want to celebrate men that want to wear your underwear, because when I told my drag queen and my transgendered friends that I was going on with you, they say we only wear her underwear because
I love that.
It can hold in some of the weight that us men carry in different places, and it's sexy. And for any of you guys watching, throw a pair of opera gloves and a thigh-high boot. It's an outfit.
I love that.
Yeah.
At rhondashear.com. And by the way, we cater to everybody, and we get a lot. My girls that answer the phone and my customer service, they take care of a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And they help size them if they,
and we are in the middle. I mean, we're in the middle of pandemic. We're in the middle of civil unrest. We're in the middle of the world falling apart. But you, during Pride Month, I will tell you this, as Sharon Needles, one of the most famous goddamn cross-dressers in the world, is a GLBTQI ally and hero. And if not to me, but to so many.
You're blowing my mind.
She's gay, but gay and weird. And you really were that you were that.
You know what? You know what's interesting is I didn't know any of that. But if there's anything more that I can do socially that you can think of, that I can be more of a statement to help young women, men, people who don't know yet,
I don't know.
I mean, think about it. You're the accidental feminist. You're the accidental feminist.
Well, you have to tell me. You tell me how to reach out. Seriously.
First send me the money, and I'll make sure it gets
okay. Right. Hey, we'll split it. I'm all over hair. I'm about that.
No one said hair, but I'm with you, sis.
We will create a Sharon Needles product. We will create a Sharon Needles something. You'll have to tell us what, but we will. I know we're out of time, but will you please come back?
I feel like we got nothing done.
I know, but we will. We will get more in. We will. I promise you.
I feel like we just stared at each other and went,
Well, you stared at me and made me feel good. Like I'm going to tell my husband if he doesn't write me 20 love letters and do other things, like he's done.
Well,
done.
like I always say, since you were such an icon, the only difference between Sharon Needles and Rhonda Shear is 8.5 inches.
I love you. Thank you, Sharon, so much.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. And you have to come. I love you. I love you. We continue to promote you with all of your hair.
You're watching USA Up All Night.
All night. Good night, sweetheart. Oh, great interview. That was great. Oh my gosh. Sharon Needles, ladies and gentlemen. I know that many of you know her. If you don't, go online and look up her music, read more about her, watch her. I knew she was really funny and brilliant, but wow, she blew me away. No one has ever complimented me like that. And if I did inspire her back when she was a child, and that's really cool. And that is something I would like to explore. If there's something that I did that I didn't even know I did that, but now I'm getting all misty and, I don't do that. Okay. So we're going to do, what are we doing now? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So we're actually going to do, and we'll do this in honor of Sharon Needles. We're going to do a little flashback to Up All Night. It's what we call Rhonda Remembers. So watch this and then I'll compose myself.
Hi, it's Rhonda with my close personal friend, Jayne Voorhees, and the continuation of USA's Friday the 13th Film Festival. We've got 2 more coming at you. First, it's Friday the 13th 5, A New Beginning. This one, of course, stars Jason as our friendly one-man answer to the population explosion. Then it's Friday the 13th 7, The New Blood. This one, of course, stars Jason as our one-man friendly answer to the population explosion. Let's get right into it with Friday the 13th 5, The New Beginning on USA Up All Night. It's your golden goddess of the airwaves on USA Up All Night. And we've got that Friday the 13th vibe going on with special guest Jason. Now, I don't know about you, but Rhonda thinks Jason could do with a little splash of color, maybe a little bit something more fun. Let's see what Rhonda can do about Rhonda-sizing Jason when we continue with USA Up All Night, right after these messages.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.